Good afternoon from the English town of Canterbury. And this is the Pilgrim's Way to Canterbury. And this is the information board. This medieval walled city has been housing visitors for more than 1,000 years, so a warm welcome for any pilgrim is guaranteed. In the heart of the city stands Canterbury Cathedral, one of the most important historic sites in the world. Together with St. Augustine's Abbey and St. Martin's Church, these religious buildings make up a UNESCO heritage site. This road is called Via Francigena in Latin because this road leads from Canterbury to the other side, which leads to Rome. Over there is a charity shop called Cancer Research. We're still on the Pilgrim's Way to Canterbury. This is a pedestrian zone. This is the path towards the Canterbury Cathedral. Canterbury has been a religious centre in medieval Christianity in Europe. And this is a historic church. The Christmas lights are still on. Over there is a shop which sells health foods. This is something similar to Victoria Health. And these are the cobblestone streets of Canterbury. Canterbury is the centre of English civilisation. It was said that the first Anglo-Saxon kingdom in the British Isles had its capital in this city. This is a monument which commemorates people who fought during the First World War and died. And these are the poppies and crosses. These are the historic buildings. You could see here typical British architecture. Over there is a restaurant called Wing Kings. Over there is an old inn which was built in the 16th century. It says Sun Hotel and the Little Inn, built 1503. This is a charity shop. This is a toy shop. Over there is a cafe selling tea and scones. This is the Canterbury Cathedral Square, and we could see this magnificent building, and it's the first cathedral to be built in England. It was built by the end of the 6th century, which was when Christianity was spreading among the Anglo-Saxon people. What makes Canterbury considered to be a holy city is because at this point, there's a shrine of Thomas Becket, who was one of the most important bishops in English history. He was assassinated by the orders of the king, and his grave is inside this cathedral. And this is the gate. This building is a historic building. It's called the Queen Elizabeth's Guest Chambers, and it's now a cafe. Over there is a sushi bar. And this is the modernized part of the old city of Canterbury. Over there is a pizza restaurant, Franco Manca. Over there is a phone repair shop. Over there is a sushi place, a sushi restaurant called Kokoro. And over there is another historic building. It's called the Royal Museum and Free Library. This is the Canterbury Pilgrims Hospital, and this hospital was used to treat people who went on the pilgrimage to Canterbury, and it was built during the era of Thomas Becket, which was back in the 12th century. Unfortunately, it's closed to visitors now. And over there is another historic building. It's called the Old Weaver's House, which was established in 1500. And this is the view of the city. Not the city, the river, I mean. This is the Westgate Tower, if I'm not mistaken. And next to the Westgate Tower is a historic church. We could see the colours of the sunset. The sky is turning orange. And to that side is the modern city of Canterbury. That tower gate is the border between the old city of Canterbury and the modern city of Canterbury. And the Christmas light is still on. Yet again, the Christmas lights, they are still on. We're now at a Tesco at a small town near Canterbury. And that's it for today. See you in some other location.